When we trust, we take a step beyond the familiar into a realm that requires courage, vulnerability, and faith. Trust is more than a fleeting feeling. It is a profound act of opening our hearts and minds, allowing ourselves to rely on someone or something beyond our control. Trust is the invisible thread that connects us to one another, weaving bonds that hold us together even in the most uncertain times. Imagine trust as the foundation of a bridge suspended over a deep and rushing river. It takes time to build, stone by stone, each representing moments of honesty, reliability, and shared experiences. When we trust, we walk across this bridge, knowing that it might sway, but believing that it will hold us. Trust does not mean the absence of fear. It means choosing to move forward despite it, believing that the bridge will not crumble beneath our feet. Trusting others is not always easy. It often means letting go of past hurts, disappointments, and betrayals. It asks us to take risks, to extend our hand even when we are unsure if it will be grasped in return. But in choosing to trust, we discover the beauty of human connection. We learn that while trust can make us vulnerable, it also makes us stronger. It allows us to share our burdens, celebrate our joys, and find solace in the company of others. Trust is not just about placing confidence in others, it's also about trusting ourselves. It's about believing in our own abilities, judgments, and instincts. When we trust ourselves, we silence the voices of doubt that tell us we are not enough. We step into our true potential, knowing that we are capable of navigating life's challenges with resilience and grace. Trusting ourselves empowers us to make decisions that align with our values and dreams, guiding us toward a path that feels authentic and fulfilling. Trust is also an act of faith. It is believing in something greater than what we can see. Whether it's faith in God, in the goodness of humanity, or in the unfolding of life's journey, trust anchors us in moments of uncertainty. It is the quiet assurance that even when we cannot see the way forward, we are not alone. Trust reminds us that there is a purpose, a plan, and a promise that goes beyond our immediate circumstances. It calls us to release control, to surrender our fears, and to embrace the unknown with an open heart. When we trust, we unlock the door to peace. We stop wrestling with the what-ifs and the endless need for certainty. Instead, we rest in the present moment, knowing that whatever comes, we have the strength to face it. Trust liberates us from the grip of anxiety and fear, replacing them with hope and calm assurance. It gives us the freedom to live fully, to love deeply, and to pursue our passions without the constant need for guarantees. Trust also requires patience. It is not built in a day, nor is it sustained without effort. It requires ongoing care, communication, and commitment. Trust is nurtured in the quiet moments of honesty, the gentle reassurances, and the consistent showing up, even when it's hard. It grows when we forgive, when we choose to believe the best, and when we keep our promises. Trust, once broken, can be mended, but it requires time, humility, and the willingness to rebuild piece by piece. When we trust, we foster a sense of belonging. We create spaces where people feel safe to be themselves, without the fear of judgment or rejection. Trust allows us to build communities that are supportive, compassionate, and united. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, and that by trusting one another, we build a world where kindness, empathy, and understanding can flourish. Perhaps the greatest gift of trust is that it transforms us. It teaches us to see beyond our fears and insecurities, to embrace the vulnerability that comes with opening our hearts. It shows us that in trusting, we find courage, connection, and a deeper sense of purpose. When we trust, we are not just placing confidence in others or ourselves. We are embracing the beautiful, messy, and unpredictable journey of life, with all its uncertainties and possibilities. So when we trust, let us trust boldly. Let us trust with hope, knowing that every act of trust strengthens the bonds between us. Let us trust with grace, understanding that trust is a journey, not a destination. And let us trust with love, for it is in trusting that we truly learn to live. Hit that subscribe button for more Bessie Nova heart-to-heart talks.